Okay, today we are in Vilnius here in Lithuania, and we've got a couple goals for today. First goal is to go and figure out what Lithuanian food is. So we're gonna go try food right now. Second goal is to find something somewhere that is obviously related to the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth and learn a little bit about the history of how Lithuania brought Poland into its own country and made it great again. Okay, we're starting our day with some pastries again, and this was super affordable, not like a rip-off price at all. These are, I paid like $8, $9 for all this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And a latte, but it's on its way.
Very good value.
It's interesting. It's like mango.
Really good.
So we've eaten our Lithuanian pastries, and now we're on our way to find a museum.
Nice and full. Best breakfast, I think, on this whole trip, to be by far.
As we're walking through Vilnius, I'm really starting to notice that it reminds me a lot of Ukraine, and specifically like Lviv, which it's kind of interesting that that's the place that it reminds me of, or it makes sense at least to me, because they have a lot of shared history. They both were part of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. They were both occupied by the Russian Empire, and they were both part of the Soviet Union together. So despite being a bit of ways apart, they do have a lot of shared history, which has kind of led to a shared architectural style. Obviously, there's some things that would have been up here that would have not existed down in Lviv. Like down in Lviv, they would have had the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Here, they didn't have any of that. But it still does have a very, very familiar sort of feeling. The only big change being that all the churches are Catholic instead of Orthodox. But I really like this city. It is sort of a confluence of cultures. It was predominantly ethnically Polish, and then I think the next biggest ethnic group after that used to be Jews and then Lithuanians. But now it sits as the capital of Lithuania. So, there's a lot of messy history and a lot of dark, very, very dark history around how that came about. But that's not going to be part of this video, or else I'll be demonetized by the YouTube algorithms. So right behind me is actually an Orthodox church. It's the one I just showed as an example of a Catholic church. Just want to make a quick correction before you guys do. All right, we're what I would call the center of Vilnius. It is crazy beautiful. There is a lot of stuff going on here. We've got palaces and a fort on top of the hill over there. There's beautiful churches just down the street. Really nice buildings all around. Giant clock tower here. We'll call that Big Ben. There's a group over there taking donations to provide bulletproof armor to Ukraine. Lots of stuff going on here. It's not super busy. It is a Saturday, but it is a little cold. It's starting to snow on and off. What's your impression of the city, Peter?
Yeah, it's really nice. I did not expect it to be as nice as this. Like, really walkable place, very easy to get around. Kind of like, if you're looking for a kind of an alternative place to visit, I think you should come here.
Alternative to what?
Alternative to like the usual European cities. This place is cheap. It's really good value. Get like a full big breakfast for €7. That's like, you'd never see that in Paris. Good luck. You wouldn't even get a snot on your plate for that price.
Good luck getting a job at the Irish Tourism Board now.
Yeah, I'm fired.
Yeah, this is a really great city. I like it a lot. We're gonna start exploring it a little more in depth now. Mostly gonna be doing touristy stuff, jumping in museums and stuff, because this is Peter's last day. Sad news for all the Peter files out there, his fan base that it has built up in the comment section. Let's hope there's at least one person commenting about you, Peter, by now.
Yeah, I'll be setting hopefully up a Patreon account anyway to fund my existence on this world.
Yeah, he's jobless, he's skillless,
yes,
brainless, and he's gonna just sit in Dublin.
Yeah, literally.
in a gutter.
In a gutter. I'll be homeless.
Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna link to any of his Patreons or anything like that. He can be homeless. I'm an American. I believe in a work ethic.
Yeah.
we're gonna start out by figuring out for whom the bell tolls here at the bell tower.
Ding dong.
All right, we've made it. We missed the bells, but we're up here. It's not as high as I thought it would be.
We were tricked.
We were all tricked.
We all expected us to do that.
There's got to be some way up there.
It was a trick.
I've made it to the bells. They're loud. Loud bells are loud. The bells. The bells. It's slippery up here. It's icy. But the bells are ringing. Oh, Jesus, Peter! Jesus! We're nearly to the top then, Peter! Little known fact, Peter is actually descendant from Quasimodo. Sacre bleu. Fuck the police coming straight from the underground. A young...
I don't know.
Here, go ahead.
Yeah,
What's next, Peter?
I don't know actually. Lane, perhaps you might know.
Here, I'll tell you off camera and then I'll tell you back on. We'll flip it back on.
No.
Here, now Peter knows the words.
I'm never gonna say those words.
Go ahead, Peter.
You'll get me fired.
No.
You will get me fired.
It's a
from my
song.
work.
It's a song. Really beautiful view of the city up here.
Oh, look at the radio tower.
Look at the radio tower.
Can you see it?
This church is really beautiful. It's very strange looking to me. It's like it looks almost Romanesque,
Yeah.
but in Vilnius. So there you go. It's cool. We're gonna go in there and check it out right now. We're on a crypt tour right now. Unfortunately, we're in a huge group, so I'm not gonna be videoing much of it, but I will give you guys a summary at the end. All right, we just finished our tour. It was a good one. It was pretty interesting. They only take you through a third of it, and there's different routes, so you can take this tour multiple times and see different things.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting...
Including the oldest fresco in all of Lithuania. That's prestige, if I've ever heard of it.
right there.
We're now entering the Church Heritage Museum Treasury, so we're gonna see a lot of gold. Lithuanian gold.
Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know, cause you're indestructible. Always believe in, cause you are gold.
All right then. Okay guys, we're in the first room and instantly you're met by a huge assortment of stuff.
Everything from priest garments, bishop garments, tabernacles, to the things that they put the Eucharistic things in, chalices. It's all very, very Catholic and religious here. Holy Grail.
It's probably alarmed. When the cannibals start chasing Lane.
We're now down in the crypts of the treasury. There's a person inside of that, Peter. That's their death mask. Inside is the person. Yes. And here's more Jesus. There's a lot of Jesuses here.
And there's you can see a relic of Saint Placida, and it's one of her pieces of her spine. It's her vertebra.
I wonder if that's where placebos come from. There's a lot of relics.
That is cool.
Is it the same lady?
No, Saint Victoria, and her
Oh.
spine too. Her spine.
Queen Victoria's spine.
Yeah. She.
Like there's 4 of them. Let's do this one, Peter. Here. Let's see whose spine we've got here.
We have the Saint Irenaeus. I don't even know where he was from.
Iran.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I'm just making that up.
And we have another saint here. We're looking at his two teeth, his back teeth. That is Saint Aurelius. Aurelius.
Sounds Roman.
Interesting. Aurelian was a Roman emperor, of course.
That's him.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, actually, it's
Lots
a bit
of relics
It's
here.
not just his teeth. Look, it's actually the whole of his jaw. Look at the back of his jaw.
Oh, wow, yeah.
They just pulled out the back of his jawbone there.
Yeah, there used to be a big trade back in the day, getting pieces of saints. It was a good thing for prestige. Play Crusader Kings 2 and you'll know what I'm talking about.
Exactly. Pre-eBay.
Everything in here, literally every single thing you see is a relic with a piece of some saint in it.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
Yeah, those would be some very highly prized relics to have for sure. Jesus, Mary, or Joseph.
Yeah,
Hearts. Peter says he's actually got a rare bacteria that's growing on his ear. What were you just saying about that, Peter?
We were playing the organ there for a while, and Lane was playing a beautiful requiem by Saint Casmius of Lithuania in D
Minor.
minor. Lane, could you
All
just-
you Peter files out there know a lot about D minor.
Yes, it's the note just below D.
Gross. Go ahead.
When the bell dongs 3 times, you will subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Peter, you ever seen a church in this style before?
Not really. I've seen brick churches, but definitely not in this style. It's very unique. Look at that amazing lattice brickwork. Fantastic.
Yeah, I think it's probably a very Lithuanian style of church, I'd guess.
Sanctuary!
Sanctuary!
Sanctuary! Let me in! Let me in! The devils are after me. They're making me. Make it stop! Make it stop! My head, my brain is going to explode.
It's inflating. Look at your head. It's getting bigger and bigger and
Have
bigger.
you seen Spider-Man Venom? That's how he kills him, I think, in the cartoon.
There you go. Peter's gonna die like the Spider-Man or whatever. I've never heard bells before in my entire life, Peter.
Aye, lovely bells. Bells, bells, bells from your ears. Bells.
I think that's gonna be it for Vilnius for tonight. The last night of Peter time before he dies in the plane crash tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Well, on that note, Peter, what do you have to say for yourself,
Well,
for your behavior on this trip?
thank you again, Lane, for having me tag along. I had the week off, so I was lucky enough. But yeah, it was great. Great experience. Lovely part of the world to go to. I recommend anyone. Start your trip in Poland, head up to Helsinki, come back. Why not? If you got the stamina, do it. Why not? Different hotel every night, different city more or less every night. It's very feasible. There's so much things to see here. Every town has an attraction, unique food, nice people, and yeah, well worth a try.
Well, if you guys like Peter being here, and you consider yourself now a Peter file, go ahead and give us a thumbs up for this. Tell me if you want to see Peter back or if I should never have him back again.
Yeah.
It's all up to you guys.
Be honest, be brutal.
All right, goodbye. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe also. Today is the last day of the Flash Festival here in Vilnius, Lithuania 2023. Basically, they've got a bunch of lights off of some of the old historic government-run buildings. Really cool stuff. Like, there's this giant green one right now. Right there, you can see it a little bit, but there's clouds kind of in the way most of it, but you can see a little bit up here at the top. Oop, right above my head. But yeah, really cool thing.